Today, we are going to look at the best players to claim or buy from the anniversary event from week 3 and 4, along with the players you can keep if packed and the ones to avoid. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're interested in more FC Mobile related content.
Yeah, boy.
The first player is Rodri at 1000 shards. A great CDM option, especially if you're looking to use his alternate centre-mid position, particularly in VSA for example, and a CDM in head-to-head. If you're looking purely for a CDM, we have better option who we will look at in a while. Nevertheless, he will be in the buy category. Next we have Henry at 1500 shards. Definitely avoid to claim or buy as he feels quite heavy to use at the moment and is not as effective as it once used to be. But if you'll pack him, definitely keep him. Next we have Mbappe at 1500 shards. The best card to claim in this event, in my opinion, with extraordinary pace. I've personally always loved to use his cards, and this card is special right now with the pace, work rate, and the assigned Elastico skill move. Due to him being a winger, his skill points have better utilization, which boosts his acceleration and sprint speed. He's exceptional on the left wing and the alternate striker position as well. I would personally prefer to use him at striker right now. Yes, he has a 4-star weak foot, but as I always say, some players like him, it does not matter. Their weak foot is as good, at least for now, unless they nerf it. He would definitely be in the buy category at the top, and he would be my preferred left wing compared to Ronaldinho, who's amazing as well, but Mbappe's pace is a real game changer. Next we have Stamp at 1000 shards. Great at winning the ball but highly aggressive with low speed, so if you lose the ball, chasing the attacker becomes very difficult. He can be paired with a pacey centre back, Thuram for example, but at 1000 shards he's a very good option to claim if you cannot go for Lucio or Thuram for example. Next is Trent Alexander-Arnold at 800 shards. He would be in the keep tier list, lower down the order. Rather get Piol for lesser shards with more defensive positioning. Next we have Modric at 800 shards. There are much better centre back options available, but you can keep if you pack, rather than exchanging him and getting another centre mid. Next is Perez at 650 shards. Very heavy to use, and with no OVR loss on alternate position when max rank, we can easily play a left winger in a left mid position. He would be in the avoid category. Next is Van de Ven at 800 shards. A great option if you all pack him, but there are better options at the centre back position if you all are looking to claim. Next is Frimpong at 800 shards. Very attacking minded, amazing pace. If that is what you're looking for, then you all can go for it. He would be in the white category, higher up the order. I would prefer a more defensive right back like Yol for example on his alternate position, and of course Thuram, because winning the ball is most important thing in these positions. Next we have Vitz at 450 shards. He would be in the avoid category. I prefer using Cole or Cunha over him. Next we have Tonali at 300 shards. Can be used as a CDM but not as a centre mid ideally. He would be in the avoid tier list. Palhinha is a better option when used as a CDM. Next we have João Pedro at 300 shards. Very good low budget striker option with an alternate cam and a left mid position. He would be in the keep category. You all can go for him over Richarlison for the pace and the +1 OVR. Next we have Nico Paz at 300 shards. A definite avoid. Next up is Alvarez at 300 shards. He would be in the avoid category unless you're new to the game and pack him. In that case, he's quite usable. Next up is Munoz at 300 shards. A good lower budget right back option in lower shard cost. Up next is Kirkes at 300 shards. A decent left back option at the lower shard cost for relatively newer players. Next, we have Richarlison at 300 shards. He would be in the keep category after Pedro, who I prefer more for the pace. But Richarlison is also a good option if you're looking for a cheap striker and are new to the game. Ideally, you should not spend rank up items on a 110 at this stage. Rest of the players should be avoided. Let's move to week 4. All at 1250 shards. One of the best left back options in the event considering all parameters, but he is very attacking. He would be in the buy category after Petit, who I would consider getting over him to save 450 shards for another player unless the +1 OVR makes a difference, Petit also being more defensive. Next we have Courtois at 1250 shards. One of the best goalkeepers right now with max OVR and would not require to change him for a really long time. He would be in the buy category before Savic, but Savic being available at just 300 shards is a better pick in my opinion to invest shards on another position. But if the goalkeeper is the only position you need to upgrade, then definitely go for Courtois. Next is Silva at 1000 shards. Best CDM right now in my opinion. Only drawback is no alternate position like a centre mid for example. He would definitely be in the buy category before Rodri, but if you require a player to play for centre mid in different modes, then you can definitely go for Rodri. Next we have Isaac at 1250 shards. Not as effective as per the current gameplay. He would be in the keep category. A Van Basten or Mbappe, a much better option and much more effective in game. Next we have Suarez at 650 shards. He would be in the avoid category after Alvarez, and there are much better options for strikers as you can see in the list. Next is Rafinha at 1000 shards. Again, the best right winger in the game in my opinion right now in terms of gameplay. Definitely go for him if you require a right winger. Only downside is he is a 112 which could limit your squads to reach max OVR considering all modes. He would definitely be in the buy category higher up the order. But if you have Bale for example, you do not particularly need to upgrade and can look at other positions instead, though his space is outstanding. Next is Saliba at 800 shards. He would be in the keep tier list before Pure, but if you have 200 shards more, just get Stam instead. Next is Eze at 500 shards. He should definitely be avoided. Next up is Zubimendi at 300 shards. He too would be in the avoid category. Up next we have Bremer at 450 shards. If you pack, you can consider to keep him, but there are better options as you can see. Next we have Cunha at 300 shards. If you pack him, you can consider to keep him as well if you are relatively newer to the game. Next is Ahmad at 450 shards. A good low budget right wing option, really good pace in the game with good dribbling. If y'all pack him and can do with the 111 OVR, y'all can consider to keep him. He would be good as a super sub as well, but just spend your rank up tokens wisely now. Others are all avoids. So that sums up our tier list. Wait to see who is the new League Token Exchange player before you take a decision. If y'all are short of coins, y'all can get players to exchange. In my opinion, even spending around 300 million for top player is okay, as y'all will lose that much in tax when sold. Do let me know in the comments who is going to be your pick in the anniversary event. For DIY players, in the info tab, y'all could look at Olise, De Bruyne, Amad Diallo, Van Dijk, Doué, Pedri in that order as per your squad requirements. If these players do not make your squad, y'all can also exchange them for shards. These are some other interesting videos which y'all can watch. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you're interested in FC Mobile content.